What's going on, family? Happy Monday. So, I hope everybody's having a great start of their day. I hope that everybody's having a good day. It is Monday, and y'all know how we do on a Monday. Starting off that work week. If you had a good weekend, you're feeling good. I hope everybody had a good weekend. So, here's the thing with me, guys. Hey, Miss M, how you doing, dear? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Y'all, it's Monday, so I'm on my little lunch break, y'all, but I I didn't want to be on camera this morning this afternoon, child, because I ain't just one of them days I'm just not camera ready. I'm a little camera shy this morning, so but I'm in the house. Em, how's your weekend going? Are you feeling good today? You feeling good in the hood, in the neighborhood. Hope you're feeling good in the neighborhood. Hey, Liz, girl, are you on your lunch break too, Liz? I'm on my partial lunch break. No camera today, darling. No camera today, honey, cause I just I'm a little camera shy today. So I ain't gonna do nothing on camera right now. I'm on my lunch break, sort of kinda. So um I might still be peeping in and out to make sure everything looking good on my end over here on the job site. So I can't do too much right now. But anyway, I hope you had a great day. You said you had a good day? Yes, you know it. I love it. I love it. You've been having quite a few lives and seem like you've been having some fun, enjoying yourself. I love to see that. I love to see y'all. Pardon me because I'm smacking on this chewing on some lifesavers. But I love to see people who are having fun on out here in these YouTube streets because we can't make it too serious all the time. You know what I'm saying? We have to do things that's going to be fun and keeps us uplifted and keep us wanting to keep making content. Otherwise, we will definitely burn out. And when it gets to where it's not fun anymore, baby, it's time to take a little break or either hang it up. And we don't want that to happen, right? So I just try to do a little bit better with my doing some lives, be a little bit more interactive than what I had been because I had been real slack doing lives. And I had my regular lives, my regularly scheduled lives are normally on Thursdays. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in. I appreciate it. Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. And Mrs. G is not on camera today because I am not in the camera mood. I'm a little camera shy, y'all. So if you would kindly pop through, I thank you so much for coming in. Hit that like button. And if you want to get a chance to see Miss G, in real life, yeah, I'll be on camera come on Thursday. Or who knows, I might do one before Thursday, another pop-up, impromptu. But today I just ain't feeling it, y'all. So kindly please hit that like button when you come through. I'll appreciate it so much, honey. Thank y'all so much. And don't be shy. Don't hang out in the bushes. Come through and say hey to Auntie. Y'all say hey to Auntie. If you popping in the chat, make sure you just say, hey, Auntie. Let me know you're in the building. Let me know you're in the building if you come through. Don't be camera shy, y'all. Don't be shy. Come through. I would love to have a little chit chat for you. Tell me where you guys are streaming from. Tell me what state, baby, what city, what country, where y'all at? We outside. They said the young folks said we outside. Y'all come through. If you're in the chat, please make sure you let me know you're in. So Miss G can say hello, and shout out your state, shout out your name. Do some shout outs. You know what I'm saying? I love to do shout outs to my peeps when they come through. I'm actually thinking about doing something that's a little different sometime soon. I want to do something where I can actually get a little bit more engagement going on. We got Indiana in the house. Indiana, Miss Emma's from Indiana. So she is in the house. Shout out to Indiana from M. Liz, are you in Florida? Why do I want to say you in Florida? You may not be in Florida, Liz, but I'm not sure. You may not be in Florida. But for some reason, I want to put you in Florida. Yes, I'm going to put you in Florida, tri-state area. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Well, y'all know I'm in Georgia, honey. I am in GA, baby. The South, honey. Hey Joshua, what's going on? Welcome in, Joshua. Hadn't seen you in a minute. So good to see you pop in. Joshua, what state are you in? I want to shout out some states. I want to shout out some locations, baby, to see where my folks are chiming in from. What state are you in? What country are you in? Um, you just drop it in the chat, guys. If you come in, I would just love to know, where are you from? You don't have to be no specific now. We ain't trying, because I ain't trying to roll up to your house. I just want to know what state or what country you're chiming in from. Where are you streaming from? Arkansas. Okay, Josh. Is it cold there? No, honey. It's not cold here at all, Liz. It is actually a beautiful sunny day. I think the temp is probably around. Let me see. Let me see. Well, I know the temp is probably getting close to 70. I'm not sure what the temp is, because I'm not looking at the temp right now. But I'm pretty sure it's probably around. It's hitting 70. Live, love, laugh TV. Hello, hello. How are you? Blessings, blessings to you as well. We're just trying to. Trying to get my peeps as they come in to shout out and let me know where you streaming from, what state, what country, where you at, baby, where you at. Live, love, laugh TV. Where you at? What state you in, baby? What's the weather like? Okay, hey, honey, what's going on? What's going on? It's low key 76 degrees. What? Is it really that hot in GA? Okay, I knew it was gonna be hitting up. It was gonna be getting close to 70. I didn't know it had already hit the 70 mark. Okay, live, love, laugh TV. You said you was in New York. What's the temp like in New York? Live, love, laugh. What's the temp like right there? M says it's warm in Indiana. It's gonna have thunderstorms tomorrow. Oh wow. I know that last week there were some tornadoes, and there was a lot of damage in some areas. There was a lot of some people lost their, lives, and which is very sad to hear. Some people did, so that was a very sad thing. So y'all make sure y'all keep those people in thoughts and prayers, for the families of those who lost properties, and even more so for those who lost lives due to those terrible storms that swept the I guess maybe was it in the Midwest? Maybe it was on the coastal area, but I know it was quite a few people that were affected by those tornadoes. Yep. What, honey dear? You said it's supposed to get up to 82 degrees for real? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's something else. I had no idea. But the mister, he always keep up with the weather. Nita Mae, he keeps up with the weather, and he ain't said anything about the temp, but he's out today, so he's already got his day started out. Hello, Krishna Creations, 24/5. It's not 24/7, but 24/5. What's going on, Krishna? Welcome in, my darling. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Krishna, I am just trying to get a feel of where you awesome viewers are streaming from, what state, what country, where are you at? So, Krishna, what state are you in, if you care to share, and what's the temp? We got some beautiful temp here, baby. This temp is good. I just found out from one of my agents, you know what I'm saying? She did a little police work, a little detective work, and the temp here is like 76 degrees. I had no idea it was that hot. I did not. My name, I'm Gina. I'm Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, but my name is, Gina, aka Mrs. G. So that's my first name. Let me see. I'm just trying to see. The name is Namaste. I hear people saying, I see your name oftentimes, but let me tell you how I am, baby. This is what I do, because I think I might have a little touch, just a little touch, y'all, of just a little touch of dyslexia. I don't like to claim this stuff, but child, I see letters, and for sometimes these letters will get scrambled up, and my eyes will see one thing, but my mouth will say something completely different. Don't ask me how that worked, but that's how it worked. But yes, honey, that's how I do. So thank you, Mrs. G. Yes. That's it, baby. See, that's my name. That's my tag, baby. Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. So but yeah, I'm just on. I see Krishna. I know you say how do you say your name? Namaste? Namaste? N-A-M, baby. Look, you have to break it down for me, like, use the little You have to break it down for me because I'm a little seasoned child, and sometimes I see stuff and get things all mixed up, and then not to mention my little southern flair. You know what I'm saying? But welcome in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. What's the weather like? Where you are? What's the weather like, guys? I am so curious. Let me make a little poll up here. Let me see. Mm-hmm. No, I want to do that one. I want to do I want to just ask a question. Do a FAQ. I guess it won't let me, huh? Yeah, y'all. But anyway, so how's your work week starting off, everybody? Let's tell me this. Are you working, guys? Are you on your lunch break? Are you retired? What's going on? What's going on with you guys? Miss G ready to retire, but she ain't quite able to do it just yet. Um, and then the next thing is this doggone daylight savings time, child. Out this daylight saving time, it threw everybody off. So I'm just wondering, honey, how many of y'all really happy about this daylight saving time? I am not. But I guess our bodies will adjust real quick, though. Our bodies will adjust real quick. Um, but I hate they keep messing with it. I wish they would just leave it alone. Don't y'all wish they would just leave it alone? I do. Okay, so I'm trying to type this in real quick. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this doggone daylight savings. I'm gonna put this little poll up here. And the question is, are you a fan of the daylight savings time? Time change. I'm just wondering what you say. Y'all know, you guys know normally I am on camera for those of you who are with me most of the time. Hey, Yum, what's going on? Yum. How you doing? Liz says she's on lunch break eating a steak sandwich with fruit. Oh, you eating all healthy. See, you doing good. You doing good on Liz. I love that. Yum says, hi, Mrs. G. Be strong like a grizzly. Well, hello, my friend, my newfound friend. We just recently connected. Be strong like a grizzly. Tell me again, where are you located, if you don't mind? Like, what state are you in, and what's the weather like? Because I'm just trying to see what my peeps at, like where you guys are streaming from. Because I know normally wherever you live at, is normally snow and things like that. In Canada, oh my gosh. Okay. So Yum, you said Romanian Kareem, Ramadan Kareem. Don't let me mess up your name, baby. So you from Pakistan? Okay. So how's the weather there? What's the weather like there? What is the weather like in Pakistan, and what's it like in Canada? I know you guys had a whole heap of snow not long ago. Y'all were going through some stuff down up there in Canada. Because I have several friends that come through from Canada, honey. They were showing me how their weather was just crazy off the chain, snow. Hello, World Tour 8K. World Tours 8K. That's what's going on. How you doing today? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. I appreciate you so much. I am doing well, and thank you for the blessings. I receive it. So you got lots of snow. Be strong like a grizzly. Lots of snow. And you said you are in Canada still. Okay, in Canada. Gotcha. World's Tour says, be sure, get me a big thumbs up. Well, thank you. I appreciate it so much, y'all. Now I got this little poll up here. So I want to know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this here. The doggone daylight saving time. I see somebody said, yeah, they are a fan of it. I'm not particularly a fan of it. Joining from Diva. Oh, nice. Love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. From my sister Diva. Yes, Fluffy Diva is my girl. I love Fluffy. Fluffy comes on every morning, Monday through Friday. She is a great channel that offers support to other channels who are looking for, HW. Is that right? WH. They're looking for some of those. Or they're just looking for support. Trying to get some more eyes on their channel. Be sure to visit Fluffy Diva TV. She's on Monday through Friday. She starts a little early because she's in the UK, so their time frame is a little different from here in My time frame is on Eastern Standard Time, so it's a little different. But y'all pop on over there and check her out. So yes, honey, I'm telling you guys, it's just been one of them days, and my the main I'm gonna say team lead. She's more than a team lead because she does a lot of things. She does client services and all that good stuff. And so we kind of tag team doing and share and split our duties amongst ourselves. So this week my friend is on vacation and I'm like, I'm a little jelly, just a little jelly. Because she's gonna be gone for the week and she won't be back until next Thursday, y'all. She ain't gonna be back till next Thursday. So I got to be I got to hold down the fort till she get back. So she's going to visit her in-laws and show them to her brand new sweet little baby. So that's what she's doing. So I'm hoping she's having a good time. And I hope that while she's out, everything will flow smoothly and I don't have any drama on my JOB. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all, I really just want to come through for a little while on a little break and try to get a little bit more consistent with my try to get a little bit more consistent doing lives and being my presence on the YouTube in the YouTube streets. So Mr. Al can be like, oh, okay, Miss G, she coming through, she showing up. So y'all know how that is. If you're a content creators, then you got to be consistent out here in these YouTube streets. So Mr. Al, Uncle Al, as an algorithm, can keep you on the rotation. So you can stay in that rotation with Uncle Al. So that's what I've been trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. So, yep, that's what I'm trying to do. Now, I do have a question for you guys. It ain't no big deal now. I'm just asking questions because I'm nosy. Miss G, she real nosy. If you ever look at my channel, you're going to see how Miss G always up in folk business being nosy and dropping the hot tea. But this ain't nothing. I just want to know if you guys are going to be cooking dinner. Do you guys cook on Mondays or do you have leftovers from Sunday? Do you cook dinner on Mondays? Or y'all just be like me, Miss G, most time. If I have leftovers from Sunday, child, I don't be studying no cookie. So y'all tell me this. Tell me, do you all cook on Mondays? Or do you have leftovers from Sunday? Now that ain't being too nosy. That ain't being too nosy. I just want to know this answer because some folks feel like you supposed to cook every day. You cook be strong like a grizzly. Listen, if you don't mind, here's another thing. I want to say this because this is home, baby. This is like a good old family settings. This is like, you know how beehives are? That's why I call it the G hive. We're a community over here. And I like to be able to, if I can, address my peeps by their first name. So instead of me calling you be strong like a grizzly, if you care to share your first name, I would love to be able to call you by your first name and get to know my peeps by their first name. So you may have told me this in past times, but I have forgotten. So pardon Mrs. G for forgetting your first name if you already shared it. So Miss B Strong like a grizzly said she cook on Mondays. Liz said she only cook when they run out of leftovers. Now there you go, Liz. Now we on the same page right there. There you go. We run out on leftovers. So y'all, this weekend was really a non-cook weekend for me. However, I did have some good old baked pork chops. Honey, that thing was seasoned right. Some people may not care for a pork. Well, that's the case, to each his own. Okay, Grizzly Warrior, there you go. I will call you Grizzly Warrior. That's a little less than me having to say the full handle, be strong like a grizzly. So I just call you Miss Grizzly Warrior. Okay, that works for you. So hey Allison, what's going on? Allison, how you doing, hon? Good to see you. Good to see you. I cooked some, like I said, I did have some good old leftover pork chops, child. Them thing was seasoned right, hon. They were seasoned just right. I ain't gonna even lie. I gotta pat myself on the back. They were so good. So that's what I'm nibbling on right now. Just a little corner. Piece of that pork chop, child. I had the onions, child. I had seasoned, had some garlic in there, child. Oh Lord, it was good. I can't lie. Good old season, child. Seasoned real good. Not overly seasoned, but it had a good little taste to it. So I told a friend of mine, I said, I'm gonna cook you dinner, and hopefully I get a chance to cook her some of the same thing and get it to her. Some pork chops. I had a little bit of cabbage, y'all. And I'm gonna throw her some green beans in there, some cabbage and some cream corn. And y'all know we like our good old fresh, good old fashioned cornbread, child. Hey, Miss Paula, what's going on? How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Miss Paula said she's out in the field burning brush. You still burning brush, Miss Paula? Mm-mm-mm. I hear you. Allison said she's on her lunch break. So thank you so much, Allison, for coming through. She said, cook me some too. Allison, I've been seeing you doing your hauls, your store runs and your grocery hauls and there's a lot of shopping hauls you've been doing. So you've been busy. You've been out here in these YouTube streets. You've been in these streets. Yes, you have. So definitely been out there. Thank you so much for the heart, Krishna. Thank you so much. I appreciate the hearts and the love, honey. Yes, it rained. It rained here too. A little bit on Saturday, Miss Paula. It rained here too. I got some. I got a pile of brush and honey limbs and things like that. I need to. Excuse me, y'all. Let me get me a little swallow of water. I got some things we need to burn too. But like I said, that rain will mess you up. When it rains, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You have to put it up for a couple of days until it dry out. So it ain't nothing like having your own property where you can get out there and enjoy your property. If you want to burn your trash pile, or you want to burn you some brush, you can get out there and smoke it up all you want. So I know, Grizzly Warrior, I know you understand that, honey, because you got your own property. You out there in the space where if you want to burn stuff on your property, you know what I'm saying, whatever you need to do. But the only thing about it, that Canada, honey, I'm in certain places, baby, when they have bears, I have a phobia. It ain't even that bad, but I do not. Bears are very interesting to me. I can watch them. I can look at them. But I have oh my God, I'm afraid of bears. And as I feel like you ought to be, you just need to respect them, but they just so powerful. So I don't want to be anywhere where I got to be, where there's a chance of me running into a bear, especially not no grizzly bear. So I couldn't do Canada. I couldn't do Canada, places like that. I just can't. It's bad enough for me. We saw a baby cub, a black bear cub, not too long ago, but it wasn't near our house. But they have a great range of territory that they roam to and fro and hunt in. So, I don't like them bears, y'all. I'm sorry, I just don't. Allison says, yes, that is true. We do sometimes, but our neighbors burn all the time. Really? They always burn it, and the smoke be coming in your yard, in your house. Allison, you be getting mad when that smoke be coming seeping through the cracks in the windows, and they coming through the house. We be mindful of that too. You try not to burn when the wind is up and the wind be blowing the smoke over in their yard. But we're not right underneath them, but smoke gonna travel. Smoke travels like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, Allison, I'm scared of them bears, honey. We did see a black bear cub. So we know they're in the area. So, I mean, it's not real close to where we live, but still, it ain't that far. Bears and animals can travel miles and miles and miles. It ain't nothing to them to travel, shoot 20, 25, 30 miles. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to them to travel like that. You said, yep. Allison says, but not in our house. We have some space. Good. Yeah. So they have a little space between y'all. Y'all, you know what? I appreciate y'all coming in here and hanging out with me this time, even though I ain't on camera, because y'all know I am normally on camera, but not today, guys. Not today. Just not today. I might come on and do a live later on. I did one last night, y'all. I was in the car last night. So I think I've done like lives 3 days in a row. So that's unusual. Allison, I'm trying to get like you, girl. I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying to be like you, Allison, and get these lives on the regular. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, honey. So I'm tired already. I feel tired. That hour change is still messing with me a little bit. You should have done that too. What you should have did, Allison, went live on your lunch break. Yeah, I mean, I was behind on my lives though. See, you've been doing your lives on the regular, but I had got behind on doing mine, and so I'm just trying to play catch up. because my normal lives are usually scheduled on for Thursdays at 6:30 Eastern Standard. Where I try to have like a topic, a serious topic, but it always goes in left field. Depends on who's in the chat. Depends on who in the chat, whether or not I can stay on target or not. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all fun. It is all fun, honey. And the only thing about not having the camera on is, well, I guess I could be playing my little music, though, can't I? I forgot about that. Only thing about not having the camera on is once you get quiet, say they don't have no visual, and so you got to have something to keep the folks engaged. So that's the only thing about not having the camera on. You need to have some noise going on in the background and keep talking. Because at least if you got visuals, you can they can just see your face. But I'm not going to be on here too long anyway, guys. I'm really not. I'm just, like I said, I just want to come on and get a little bit of time in. And just checking in, y'all, checking in. So Allison, can you tell me, I've been talking about the struggle bus. I've been doing quite a few little shorts and content on being on the struggle bus and giving up. Have you went through that phase, Allison, where you felt like you just want to, you been on the struggle bus and things like that? How you been feeling? Because some of us are dealing with that, possible burnouts or just feeling discouraged and things like that, or underwhelmed with how our progress is going. Let me know what you think about it, Allison. How's yours going? How is it going? How's it going? And another question. I keep saying Allison because Allison, I see that you're still active in the chat. Have you ever used StreamYard or any other streaming platform other than streaming straight from the YouTube app to do lives? Have you tried StreamYard or OBS or any other platform, any other app or whatever you want to call it, tool to stream live with? He says, Allison says, sometimes I feel a little discouraged because I think, it might hit I feel a little discouraged because I think it might hit on the views to stay up. I want to see the revenue keep going up. Well, yeah, you definitely, you want your views to definitely increase so that, because it's all tied into that revenue, it's all tied in. But then it's even if it's not even connected with let's say if you're not even monetized, either way, anytime we do something, we don't want to feel like we're doing it in vain. You know what I mean? So whether or not is linked with the monetization part of it, the financial part of it, the revenue side of it, it's like a validation in a way. Because once you put a lot of hard work in this stuff and, hey, Tommy, what's going on? Welcome in. You put your work in and then you don't see the results of it. It can become a little bit, you can feel some type of way because people say YouTube is not free because the one thing that you pay for with YouTube is your time, baby. You paying your time. You giving your time, and time is one of the most valuable assets that we have. If you ask me, it is the most valuable. It is your health, and that's tied in with time. So your health and your time is like the two most valuable assets that we have. And anytime you're putting your time into something, you want to feel like you're getting your worth out of it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Tommy, for like number 14. Thank you. I appreciate it. Liz, you said you saw me my bus ride, the Times Square, honey. You saw that struggle bus, honey. Did you see that struggle bus passing by? I was on a struggle bus, and then there was a struggle bus passing by, honey, in Times Square. Yes. I'm like, oh no, not again. So that's exactly right. On that struggle bus. I'm gonna be getting off that bus soon. It's gonna be stopping somewhere real soon, babe. I'm gonna get off that darn bus. I'm getting off that struggle bus. So I'm gonna have to. So Allison, you said you use Restream. I've never tried Restream. I had people saying Restream. I'm like, what what is that similar to StreamYard? Is that similar to StreamYard? I don't know. I hear people saying I've never taken the time out to investigate it or to research it to see what Restream was. You have not used it since you became monetized. Is it expensive or was it free at the time or what? Um, you said sometimes you are because I'm always shopping before you start recording. Really? You start shopping before you start recording? So when you get ready to go shop, you need to be like, okay, so I already know I'm gonna do some shopping. Let me go ahead and set my camera up or go ahead and set my live stream up. So the only thing I do is just hit it. Like what I do sometimes when I feel like we're gonna be out and about somewhere and I think it might be live stream worthy, I'll just go ahead on and set it up and like set it in advance. You know what I'm saying? And then if my shopping experience or whatever starts slightly before the time that I have it scheduled, I just go ahead on and hit go live. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do Allison sometimes. You know, just go ahead on and set it up. Like if you know you're gonna be out, let's say 11 o'clock shopping. You thinking you're gonna be out by 11 o'clock. So what I would do, I would just go ahead and set my thing up like around about 9:30 or 10 o'clock and set it for like 11:30. That's just in case if you decide to start shopping earlier and you want to go live earlier, you just can hit that live button and you good to go. You good to go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. Hey, Key, Outward Key, what's going on? Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for choosing to stop by Mrs. G's house over here at the G Hive with the crew. Make sure you hit the like button if you would kindly, if you don't mind. I was also asking people what their location was. Like, where are you at, guys? And what's the weather like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, we ain't got to give me we ain't asking for no location, but like just a general state maybe that you're in and what's the weather like? And how are you feeling about this doggone daylight savings time, child? Allison is saying hello to Key. Charlotte, okay, so North Carolina, right? Okay. So what's the weather like in the Carolinas? How's the weather there? Is it cool? Is it partly cloudy? Is it rainy? It's actually very nice here it's partly cloudy. I'm in Georgia, as you probably already know. It's partly cloudy here, but I heard from a little birdie, they said the temp was 76 degrees. I ain't know it was that hot. I ain't know it was that hot. So Allison, yes. South of Georgia, right. Nice and warm. Okay. Nice and warm. Yep. So I mean, we're blessed because some people we're having really bad weather with those tornadoes and those storms that swept a certain part of the nation. I'm not sure exactly what part it was exactly, but there were some bad storms that came through and some people did lose their lives from what I understand. That's what my mister was telling me. So he keep up with all the weather stuff most of the time. So Key, you say it's 73, partly cloudy, and it's beautiful. What? Lovely. And you love daylight savings? What? But I agree. Key, I agree. I like it once your body gets used to it. Okay. So like it's probably only gonna take a couple of days for our bodies to adjust to getting up an hour early, right? So once our bodies get adjusted, they need to leave it the heck alone. They need to leave it alone. And then we don't have to keep going through all these emotional roller coasters, all these physical roller coasters, these mental roller coasters of losing an hour, gaining an hour. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Because for whatever reasons they said back in the day while they were doing this daylight saving was something like, so that the farmers could have more daylight and whatever. I don't know what all the reasons they said. But listen, we are in a day and age when everything has lights on it, energy has changed, all that good stuff. So just leave it alone. Pick one and move on. Pick one and move on, right? Leave it the heck alone. Yeah, that's right. I'm telling you. Key says exactly. Allison, I can hear you not saying, okay. You personally just hate it that it gets dark so early. Yeah, that's true. It gets dark early. That's the only thing too, like in the wintertime, it's because, it's dark. I can see, kind of with that. but we'll adjust, you know what I'm saying? We will adjust, you know. It just, I mean, there it has its pros and its cons. But the worst is just our bodies have to get used to this change. And I don't like it. I wish they would just leave either way. They need to pick one side, you know what I'm saying? They need to stop straddling the darn fence. Pick a side. And they've been doing it for a long time, long time. So Hawaii and Alaska stays the same. Right, right. I knew for sure that Hawaii does. They don't change their time because I have relatives that live in Hawaii. And we be like, y'all gotta change y'all time back. She's like, no, 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 auntie, we don't change. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. They don't change their time. Hey Wood, what's going on? Hey Wood Pittman, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. How do I know? How do I know what you say? I know what I know. I know what I know on Haywood. I hope you come in peace. I hope you come in peace. Um, Thank you so much for the cute little what is those little cute things? It looks like it's doing the Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Y'all remember that song? Teach me how to Dougie. Y'all remember that dance? Teach me how to Dougie. I don't know how many old school folks we got in the house here today, y'all. But guys, I met this amazing, sweet grandma. And I got to remember the name of her channel, but she is like, she is 74 years old. I bet she said she's 74 years old, honey. And she got more spunk than anything, honey. She's a spunky little older lady. And she does a lot of vintage stuff. She got some sewing machines from back when Montgomery Ward was in business. Now you know that's old school. If y'all know anything about Montgomery Ward, y'all know anything about that? Like I said, I don't know how many old school folks we got in the house. But baby, Montgomery Ward, and y'all remember TJ, what is it? TJL? I can't remember. I'm finna make a mess. But these old school stores and stuff, and Sears and all these places, child. So all these little places went out of business, but her name is Corrine, but her channel is called something grandma. I'm gonna have to look it up because I want to try to get her to come on. We're gonna have us some little chit chat one of these days because I want to talk about some of this old school stuff that we know about. Yeah, so Key remembers it. So Allison, you said you don't remember going there, but you remember reading about it in the history book. Wait a minute, Allison. Allison. Now I don't know if I'm gonna take that as shade or not. Seem like you trying to say it. I could be wrong because I will get that. Allison, it seems like you're trying to say we ancient because you said you remember reading about it in the history book. In the history books, Allison, come on now. Come on, Allison, now. You ain't have to do me like that. Keith says some of them are online. Like, yeah, some of them are online. Yeah, on Sears still got online stuff. What? Wow, I thought Sears were going under for real, for real. Yes, Key, you heard her. You saw what Allison said. You heard what she said. Now she want to go back to work, Key, after she done call me ancient. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Allison, for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, she did. She said history. But yeah, like Montgomery Ward, TGI, something. It was some store. I can't even get it off the tip of my tongue. But it's some old stores, child. And I remember some of the good old days. So I want to get a chance to talk to some of my peoples that back in the day, like, like me. Hello, Adam. Welcome in, Adam. How are you? Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Alan said it was talking about retail stores. Okay, Allison, I'm gonna let it go. Allison. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I thought you were throwing a little shade. Well, you had to pull up a whole tree and you were throwing it over here. Not just some shade, but a whole tree. But definitely, I remember just a lot of old school stuff, y'all. I mean, I'm almost 60, so there's just some things I remember from childhood and just some good memories, just some real good memories, some things. Some people had some really good fun childhood. Like my husband, he had some childhood and stories to tell, honey. Oh my God, this man need to write a book. Or he need to do a documentary or something because he got some stories to tell. My life was a little bit more sheltered. I didn't do a whole lot of stuff, but the things that I did remember, that I do remember, some good memories. We used to go to like this little ice cream parlor, this little local shop. We would go down there every now and then. It was a little hot dog shop and ice cream. And, we didn't get to do that too often, you know what I'm saying? Because my dad and mama, you know what I'm saying, we didn't go out to eat much. But when we did, it was a real treat. Nowadays, the young folks, child, they stay in these restaurants, and it ain't nothing special to go out and have it, go out and eat. It ain't even a special treat no more because it's just, all the time. They eat out all the time. It don't mean nothing to them. But back then, honey, we used to enjoy going out to these nice little restaurants, little mom and pop shops and stuff like that. It meant something. It meant something to go to a movie theater or a drive-through movie. You know what I'm saying? We used to enjoy that when we did get a chance to do it. And the fair, I don't know if y'all know about these fairs, honey, but we call them a fair. That's what they are. They fairs, carnival, whatever. We used to know the time of the year. Everybody would be so excited for that time of the year come around to go to the fair and stuff like that. Nowadays, it ain't like it used to be. It just ain't. But I do still go for the food when I do go. When I go for the food, child. Y'all know they had a good old fair food and stuff. But I don't get on them rides no more. They too dangerous. I see too much negative stuff happening with these. It's too much stuff going on with these rides, child. Folk be getting hung up on these rides upside down, and those, it ain't safe. I don't do those rides anymore. Right. Right, Key, you're sitting up, you sit up on the, oh, yeah, we used to sit and listen to the older folk, baby, and they tell their stories. You used to learn so much from them. You would learn so much from them. That's why I said I got to get this, get her on a chat one day. See, can I get her to come up and just share some of her stories? So I'm going to try to reach out to her and do that because she got some stories to tell. She had open heart surgery and just different things. And she, older folk, they can talk for a good little while, baby. They can talk, honey. But I enjoy sitting and listening at their stories. Good old country fairs and festivals and things like that. And we love to go eat. We love to go eat, baby. Love it. And we don't do nothing else, honey. We're going to eat, child. Have me some hand sanitizer and some hand wipes so I can sit down somewhere and eat. We're going to do that. And my husband know he love to eat. He love it. That's his favorite thing to do. Anytime we go out, we're going to be looking for somewhere to eat. Where we going to go eat at? Where we going to go eat at? So that's what we do. That's what we do. Yep. And we respected the elders back then, Key. We did. We respected our elders. Nowadays, the young folk, and as they call them YNs. But if you got all the young folks, they ain't just the YNs, all these different whatever ethnic groups. They don't respect the elders like they used to back in the day. We'll respect it. You got 2 living grandmas? Oh, I don't have either. I lost both of my grandparents. I didn't get to know my mom's mom. She passed away when I was very young, so I only have a very vivid memory of her. I just glimpses of her. But I did get to know my dad's mom, my grandmama on that side. And just had a bunch of, I was just kind of raised, it seemed to me like I was raised by old people, you know what I'm saying? Older folk. I won't call them older people, but seasoned folks, the muddies and just the ones who weren't actually related to me, but they were, there was like grandmama and them, you know what I'm saying? The matriarchs of the families and things like that. Yep. I make my respect. Come on now. You have to. Now I really do enjoy being around young people. I love young folks. I like to be a mentor to them, and they need some teaching. They need some muddies. They need some aunties and uncles and somebody gonna teach them how to act. Your great granddad was well into his hundreds. Really? Woo, girl, long life, longevity. That's a blessing. Now, my husband's, his grandmom, he got to know all of his grandmamas, his grandmamas and great grandmamas. One of his great grandmothers got to be 108, I think he said. And then his grandmama, I think his grandmama got to be like 102. So yeah. Yep. You were raised by your grandma. Mm-hmm. But they taught us some good home training. How to be respectful, and how to have the good work ethics, all that kind of stuff. Nowadays, child, these children, they don't have no good worth. I ain't trying to down them, but I'm saying a lot of them don't because they haven't been taught. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been taught. So you can't, you know, they, you know what I'm saying? But I love my young folks, though, honey. I love because I tell my folks around me, I say, y'all keep me young, y'all keep me hip and what be going on. So I love them. I love them. I really do. Well, Key, I appreciate you hanging out with me this long. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. Do you go live? How often do you do lives? I do see your content, but like, how often do you normally go live? Do you have a scheduled time that you go live? So so that I can keep up with, so I can support you as well. Let me make sure I got my notifications on. I believe each generation had its own. Yeah, each generation. You're right. Each generation had their own stuff. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you. But definitely, I want to know whether or not you how often do you go live? Part of my crunching. Let me see what this poll said. Wow. Okay, so of the 9 people that voted, 89% says that they like the daylight savings, and only 11% says that they didn't. Okay. Okay. But I'm one of the ones that I'm partial. I'm in between because I like it once I get used to it, but then I hate when they change it back. Okay, so you said Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday all day. Oh, okay, okay. So you're doing silent streams. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so maybe that's why I didn't okay. So do you okay, another question. I'm all in your business. I guess you say, well, if I want to know these answers, go to your channel and look. I do oftentimes oh, you know what? I know you, girl. Look, I know you. I'm talking like I don't know. Yes, you do a lot. You do some shorts, right? You be doing the shorts, the little quick shorts and things like that, right? And yes, I remember you now. I know who I'm talking to now, Key. Girl, I know. I got you now. When you said silent streams regularly, I know who you are now. You do the puzzle. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now I know who I'm talking to. You know what, baby, you gonna have to forgive me. I'm just talking to you like I know who I'm talking to, but now I do know who I'm talking to. I see you oftentimes in people's lives and stuff like that come in, and I do be over there doing your puzzles and stuff. Yeah, I got you now. Key, I got you now, girl. I got you now. So let me tell you this. Here's something I really had been thinking about doing too. But I don't know. I might not need to run my mouth speak too fast, but I think it's just me and you in the chat, just us and him. Hey, Miss Paul, Miss Paul is still in the chat. Back in the house. Good deal, good deal. I love those puzzles. I love seeing the puzzles and stuff like that. I've been seeing a lot of different things that people do to run their life. Miss Paula, you might want to think about this too, because I'm telling you another good thing. I was just talking about there's some different ways, especially if you're trying to get your WH. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get your initial WH to get monetized. And with the live streams, the silent lives, you just have to be real careful how you do them. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube be trying to act. You know what I'm talking about? So I think what you're doing, Key, is because you got interaction going on. You're doing the puzzles, and as long as it's something that people coming in and it's something that's going to be people can interact with, and you know what I'm saying. So I think that's a good idea to do the puzzles like you're doing. So I was going to say, Ms. Paula, I think that'd be a good idea for you to do something similar if you can figure out how to set up some live streams. They can be silent. You can either come in and chit chat a little bit, and then you know what I'm saying, if you choose to, and then let it go live, let it just be silent. And something where people can talk about, interact with, maybe the puzzles or, I don't know, something to keep people active, even though you're not there for the whole day. But you come in every now and then, it's, you know what I'm saying. But I think, Miss Paul, that might be another avenue for you to, get you some more time in, you know what I'm talking about? So just a thought, just different ways we try to, different ways to try to do. And Key, let me tell you this, Key. I don't know if you are connected. If you know Reds from TV, he's one of the people that I he's like, I would say him, he's like the octopus. He's like in the middle, and he got tentacles to go all so many people. He reach out to so many people, and he's like a great person to help people as a great support channel. And on every Saturday, he has a live stream where he does supports. When I say support, you know what support mean. I ain't got to go into detail because I know, what I'm saying, YouTube is YouTubing. But he helps, just help people to get eyes on their channel. So if you come over to his channel on Saturdays, I think it's normally like between 12 and 4 or 5, because I think they're all behind us calendar time. And just come on over there on his channel. And you connect with Red. Okay, but girl, look, say less. I ain't got to say no more. We'll just pop in on his channels over there on Saturdays then, around that time, and just let him know that you would like him to feature your channel on his stream, and put it up there on his on the big screen, I call it, y'all. And what I'm saying, he helps so much. He helps, and it's all about community. It's all about community. And I'm learning a lot from, different communities. I'm a social butterfly. And I've learned that. My mama told me a long time ago. She said, well, you won't know. She said, all they can do is say yes or no. You don't know until you ask. And so that's kind of how I am in real life. If I want to know something, I asked. Y'all, we was in the Golden Corral the other day, child. And they don't at the buffets, they don't want y'all to have no bags. I want to give y'all no bags. You know what I'm talking about? Because they think you're gonna try to put food in off the bar and take it home. Well, normally I would ask these people, I would check them out, it depends on who you ask sometimes. And ask them like, 'cause we got cats. We got dogs. Y'all know we got a bunch of cats. I got 13 cats. Well, look like I got 12. I've been missing one of my cats. I might be down to 12 now, Miss Paula. So I asked them, I said, do you mind if I get, can you give me a plastic bag, a little bag, so all these scraps I can put in for my cats. So my husband and everybody else, all of them looking at me crazy. I'm like, well, all she can do is say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time they will say yes. He said, well, we're not supposed to do this, but yes, I'm gonna give it to you, but keep it on the low. And they give me a bag so I can put my scraps in for my cats. So yeah, but I'm just saying that's how we do. You don't know till you ask. So yes, so just make sure you connect with Red on Saturday. He's an amazing guy. He is. So you already connected with him. So you already know. But yeah, we trying different stuff, guys. We trying different stuff. And so yeah, Miss Paula, come up, different ideas just to get you on up there, honey. Because we, it's all about the support. And you were featured on his channel this Saturday. You, Miss Rhonda, and some other people, several other content creators. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. But y'all, we trying to get in there. They do. Key, what you say, girl? They do. But I've been very fortunate. Honey. I know how to roll that bag up real good, child. And then I said, for now on, just in case they say they don't want to give me no bag, I'm gonna bring my own bag and then roll it up and put it in my backpack. Because I got me several backpacks, child. And they put it in my backpack, honey, and walk on out with my cats. My cats and my dog gonna be happy. Because I'm always taking by my cats. All these doing cats we got out here, and they be fighting like piranhas and like orcas in the water. So I have to feed them, child. They healthy as they can be, though. They're very healthy. So they ain't none of my cats going lacking for no food. They very healthy cats, honey. And they know how to hunt, too. Child. They got a rabbit, child. These birds around here don't stand a chance. We don't see no lizards. Honey, we used to see lizards so bad. We have so many lizards all around our front porch and stuff. We don't see now lizard. Not now lizard, child. So I had to take care of my cats. There she go. There go my friend right there. Hey, y'all, listen. Thrifting Grandma. Miss Corrine is in the house. Miss Corrine, listen, welcome to the G Hive. Hey, Novelty, what's going on, Novelty Queens? Listen, Thrifting Grandma, there you go. I'm not on camera, honey, because I'm camera shy today, child. I ain't looking for nothing. I'm trying to work, and I don't want to be on camera right now. But listen, I was just telling the my wonderful supporters here, my viewers, my G Hive members, that I was just talking about you. I was telling them how I had met this really sweet young lady. You still young at heart. I had just met this grandma. I said grandma, you know what I'm saying? This sweet lady. And I was saying how we were talking about the old school stuff and how I want to get a chance to hopefully get you to come up on the and we're going on a panel one day, and we can just talk about some of this old school stuff because you can share your story. And here she is, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys. Let me see. I want to go ahead and make sure, Key, listen, because I want y'all to connect. I'm gonna make you a mod, make you guys some mods, okay? Just so you can reach out. No, I would say, hey, darling, you know you should have been mod. What I did, I went through and cleaned out a bunch of my stuff, y'all. I had to go ahead and do some house cleaning. I had to do some housekeeping, clean out some of the stuff, people that were mods, and maybe you need to be mods no more. So I think all of you now, you guys should be mods. So if you can connect with Thrifting Grandma and Miss Paula, I think you already have. But y'all connect. Y'all make sure y'all connect with each other and watch it. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do. I ain't got to tell y'all how to do it, but because we were all about growing. She made her story. Oh yeah, y'all gonna love her. Y'all gonna love her. She is she old school. She old school like me. You know what I'm talking about? We old Miss Paula. We old school, baby. We like to do old school stuff, honey. And we talk about the old stores and this stuff we used to do. You know, coming up, growing up. So y'all make sure y'all connect with Thrifting Grandma of 19. Thrifting Grandma of 19. That's her channel name. And her name is Miss Corrine. So y'all check her out. Y'all connect. Do what you do, y'all. And because definitely we wanna, I just can't wait for you guys to really meet her. Miss Corrine, I don't know what day now. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna be a good day for you. Cause like I said, I know I go live on Thursday, but it's gonna be a day when I want to give you the opportunity to come up on screen and on the panel and just talk about, you know what I'm saying? Just talk it out. You know what I'm talking about? Because I want to get these guys to get a chance to meet you and see your personality, because she is a bowl of joy. She is just as bubbly as she can be, honey. She just a bowl of woo child. She bubbly, honey. She bubbly. She's sassy. Miss Rhonda would love her, honey. Sassy, honey. I love it. So, but definitely I want to do that. Yes, Miss Paula and Miss Corrine have already connected. So good deal, good deal. That's how we do, y'all. That's how we do. That's how we do over here, y'all. It's all about support. There's enough to go around for everybody, right? It's enough to go around for everybody. So, guys, thank y'all so much for coming through. I'm gonna try to make this. I got just a few more minutes to make it to an hour if I can. I might not even make it to no hour. But if you came in and you didn't hit the like button, please be sure to hit the like button and share the stream out. Well, I'm finna get off of it now, but you know, my crew been getting on me for not doing a raid lately, y'all. They've been getting on me because they say I have not been doing a raid. And I have not. I have not, because most of the time I don't be set up to do no raid. So if either of you were getting ready to go, was already getting ready to go live, I could send the crew over to you guys. But we're gonna do better next time. So it's just like a little quick live I was doing today, guys. But make sure you y'all do what y'all gotta do. I love you guys, and I'm gonna get ready to get off here. Miss Paula, thank you so much. Not Q. Keep hanging there, honey. We're gonna be connected. Now I know who you are, so we good to go. Y'all take it easy. Yes, Corinne. We can tag team. Yes, I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Y'all be blessed. I will see you guys soon. Novelty Queen, thank you, darling, so much for coming through. Novelty Queens. I gotta say it right, because Brandon is everything. Ain't that right, girl? Novelty Queens. Out with Key, blessings. Drifting with Grandma of 19, blessings. Miss Paula does retirement, blessings. Y'all have a great day, and we're gonna see y'all back. We outside.